Hello guys, my name is Madhur and welcome to my channel. This is the 6th tutorial in the series of tutorials on Unix shell programming. In this tutorial we'll be checking out the mv command, which is used to rename files and directories, and we'll also be learning how to remove or delete directories through the terminal using the rm command. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to first create a file using touch. Touch is something that we learned about 2 tutorials ago. I don't really remember, I recorded it a few days ago. So anyway, we type in touch and then give a space character and then type in name for our file. Let's call this one anything. Let's call it forest underscore gump, right? And I can actually see in my home folder that my file has been created. It's an empty text file, and that's what touch does for you. Now if suppose I want to rename this file from forest underscore gump to anything, let's say if I want to rename it to the green mile, then I'll be using the mv command. I'll give a space, type in the name of my file that I want to rename, which is forest underscore gump, and then give another space character and then type in the new name for my file, which would be the underscore green underscore mile. And if I type in enter here, then I'll see in my home folder I no longer have my file forest gump because it has been renamed to the green mile. That is what mv does for you. It works the same for directories. If I have a directory called new, and if I want to change it to old, then I'll simply have to type in rm space new space old and press enter, and my directory will be renamed. The next thing that we're going to check out is how to remove files or directories using the rm command. Now if suppose I want to remove my file the green mile, the command to use is rm. I'll type in rm, give a space, and then type in the name of my file, which is the underscore green underscore mile. If I press enter key, I see that my file is no longer there, right? So it has been deleted. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to first create a directory using mkdir, and I'll call it new. I press in enter, and I see in my home folder that I have my directory right here. Now I'll try to remove this directory using rm space new. That's how it should be, because that's how we did it for the file. So let's try to repeat it for a directory, but we'll get an error message this time. It says that rm cannot remove new because it is a directory, but then rm is capable of removing directories. You just have to provide it an option so that it knows that what it's trying to remove is a directory, and it's sort of like commanding a command to just obey the orders and not think about the consequences. So we'll have to type in rm, and then -r is the option, and I just typed in rm first, gave a space, and then typed in -r and another space, and this time if I type in my directory name and press enter, I don't get any error message, and I can see in my home folder that my new folder is not there. Now another thing that you can do if you do not want to use rm with the -r option to remove directories is, let me first create one, mkdir test, and if I type in enter, I see that I have a test folder in my home folder. If I want to delete it without using rm, I can use a command called rmdir. It's a substitute for rm-r, and if I type in the name of my directory, which in this case is test, that's what I want to remove, and press enter, I can see that in my home folder test no longer exists. So that's it for this tutorial. These are the 2 commands that I wanted to discuss with you guys, and in the next tutorial we'll learn how to copy files using cp, and also how to create links, both kinds of links, soft links as well as hard links. So stick with me. I hope you guys are having fun watching the tutorials. Thank you so much for watching this one, and please subscribe to my channel.